Hi everyone, Bethany Cool Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for a review of the new Tyler, the Creator EP, music inspired by Illumination and Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. This is a new EP from West Coast rapper Tyler, the Creator, former Odd Future Main Brain. He is fresh off releasing one of the most critically acclaimed rap records of the decade, Flower Boy. Tyler has also been producing music for the upcoming Grinch movie soundtrack as well, but I guess the inspiration he had for this new movie did not end with his work directly with the film, as he's now gone on to release his own Christmas and Grinch-inspired music with this new EP here. This thing is a pretty short collection of tracks. It's 6 songs, 10 minutes, and honestly, the music Tyler produced for the Grinch movie soundtrack, what I've heard of it, I didn't really care for, and I can't say the music that has landed on this new EP is any more fulfilling. In fact, the tracks on this thing I think might be even more awkward and weakly assembled. I mean, this project mostly starts off promising with the song Whoville, whose title is obviously a Seuss reference, but the sound of the instrumental sounds more like stiff hip-hop drums mixed with some Peanuts Christmas special pianos. Suddenly, this intro cut transitions quickly into the next full song on the album, Lights On, featuring Santi Gold, as well as Brockhampton affiliate Ryan Beatty, and the song essentially sounds like the worst karaoke at a holiday party that you want to leave as soon as possible. I'm not sure what I dislike about this song the most. Is it the rickety beat? Is it the cheap and icy 80s synthesizers that sound like a knockoff of something out of Wham's Last Christmas? Or is it the vocals, all of which seem like they're coming from a totally different place in terms of style and recording and mix? Santigold's soulless talk singing throughout the first leg of this cut sounds like something out of a really bad high school play. Then there's Tyler's really little nasally raps that he places throughout a few points in the song. Meanwhile, Ryan has one of the best and clearest vocals on the entire track. He kind of sounds like a young Justin Timberlake. But what exactly is the story and the theme that these three individuals are playing on this track? I mean, are they connected together somehow, or are they all just kind of musing about wanting to come home or wanting someone to come home or missing home? I don't know what it is, but somebody feels like they're playing third wheel here. Somebody's the third wheel. Following this is the track Hot Chocolate, which I never could have imagined that a song could ruin one of the best beverages ever conceived.
Welcome with that cocoa fofo. Too hot, so hot you will.
But here we are. The song starts off cute enough with these jazz loops kind of locked into a groove for the intro. Little glockenspiel melodies plinking away in the mix too. Not the first time you're going to hear that on this record, believe me. Then comes Tyler awkwardly rapping and singing about marshmallows and 2% milk and frickin' cinnamon. But then it gets worse from there with a feature from this Jerry Paper fellow, whose singing for the rest of this track is awkward, moany, sounds vaguely off-pitch. It's like I'm listening to a tone-deaf Stephen Merritt of the Magnetic Fields. The song Big Bag is a quick rap motif where Tyler in a few short verses kind of tributes the Grinch stealing gifts from the Who's in Whoville, talking about his green skin and throwing the presents in the bag and breaking into the house. Sounds like something that could have been on the Grinch soundtrack, but maybe he was kind of just throwing together a demo here and it would have been something that could have been further developed had it actually landed on the soundtrack. But since it didn't, he's just kind of releasing it as an odd or an end on this EP. I mean, it's fine while it's on. It's not one of the worst tracks on this thing, but it's so brief and underdeveloped, I couldn't really call it a highlight. The following, When Gloves Come Off, is yet another awkward meld of second-year high school jazz band jazz mixed with a bit of stiff hip-hop percussion, and then a dash of Christmas music mixed in there too. The groove vaguely resembles that of Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On, like it just needs a little more oomph and some horn hits. Oh, and a way less sloppy instrumental performance too. This is another moment on the EP where Ryan Beatty's vocals appear, but his singing isn't nearly as impressive as it was on Lights On, and I feel like that may partially be because this song feels feels even more demo-ish than the previous couple of tracks. Like Ryan and Tyler are just kind of throwing some raw vocal ideas out there on top of the instrumental to see what sticks and maybe listen back to it. I mean, their vocals certainly don't come together all that well, and the track doesn't really sound finished. If Tyler were gonna throw together a bunch of like random demo-ish Christmas tracks, I wish that he would have just kind of come clean about exactly what this EP is. The closing instrumental, Cindy Lou's Wish, I really don't know what to say about it. Maybe Cindy Lou's wish was that the EP should be over, because somehow it's even more unlistenable and awkward than the intro track was. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this EP, honestly. I mean, I would say that for Tyler, this is him backsliding, or that this is him faltering, or kind of him losing his way, but I feel like in order to make that assessment, I would have to get the sense that he actually worked on this EP and put as much effort into this as he would a track on Flower Boy. And it's incredibly obvious that he didn't, as it mostly just feels like he's slapping some tracks together in order to quickly cash in on the holiday spirit. I'm feeling a strong 3 to a light 4 on this thing. Tran?
Why are you so mean? Everything you say is mean. You're like the Grinch, but for music. You're the Grinch of music. Nobody likes you. Tran?
Zishan, have you given this EP a listen? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You're the best, you're the best. What should I review next? Hit the like if you like. Please subscribe and please don't cry. Hit the bell as well. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fan, Tyler, the creator, forever.